Hey everybody, welcome to another video about the Lord of the Rings LCG. I am Ryan, joined by Joseph. How you doing, Joseph?
Good. Ready
Sure.
for the saga quest here.
Yeah. We're doing Elrond's Orders, and we are playing Breaking of the Fellowship, which I think is the 6th quest in the saga.
Sounds right.
Yeah. The Road Darkens box. Is that right?
Last one on the box there.
Yeah.
Or it's the 8th one if you count the PODs.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I always forget about those.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people probably find it hard to get those packs because they're print on demand.
They should be easy to get in the US, but internationally it's probably harder.
Yeah, try being international for 5 minutes and then you'll see how hard it is to play the Lord of the Rings LCG.
It's
Let's not get into that anyway. Let's get into what we're doing here because for anybody who is not aware, we had planned to do a campaign and we wanted to do it thematically. And we've been planning that for about 9 months or something. But we just never got around to it. Yeah, we just never got around to it because life reasons and because I didn't have a computer for a while. I was busy. You were building a house so you could move out of your log cabin. All these other things. So we are finally getting close to being able to do it is the first big thing. And the second big thing is we're going to test 2 of the decks that we've made for that campaign here, since we're playing one of the saga quests, right? So we're going to try to do it as thematically as possible. So you can see the heroes.
Within reason.
Yeah, within reasons. There's, we can use thematic heroes, but sometimes you need kind of crutch cards to get through.
Or just basic bread and butter cards.
Yeah. So there's a lot of sort of staples and good stuff in the decks. But the heroes we've got are very, very thematic. We've got Legolas, Sam Gamgee, Aragorn, Merry, Pippin, and Boromir. Poor old Gimli. We couldn't fit him in. But we're going to put the ally in, right? We just spoke about that.
Right. We'll put him in later. Right now, Rosie is stealing his spot.
Yeah. So why don't you talk a little bit about your deck first, Joseph?
My deck is the kill everything deck. I got Aragorn and Legolas, which Aragorn is really good for this quest. He can pull enemies down. He reduces their defense by 1, and he can get range really easy with the Rivendell bow. And he got a good bit of questing power between the sword that was broken and solid allies. Got some resource acceleration, good bit of card draw, and some weapons and armor for you, I think.
Because I have got Mr. Boromir. This is the famous moment for Boromir, isn't it? This part of the book.
Right.
So I'm running Boromir with Merry and Pippin, who I believe he was guarding. All right, so thematic win already, I hope. Provided we don't die here.
So I'm just waiting for you to get all those toughness 2 enemies engage with you, and then I want you to trigger Boromir's effect.
And do nothing to them.
Right.
Yeah. My deck is... The basic plan with this, right, is you kill everything and Boromir defends everything. So we've got Arwen to give him Sentinel and +1 defense. So he's 3 already with Sentinel. And then if you can get a Gondorian shield out, he's 5. And he can pretty much take care of everything after that point.
Wow, the shadow effects punish you
Yeah.
for having few hit points, and he has nice
5.
pool of 5. So.
Yeah. And he can also Sentinel, even when you go to the third part of the quest where you have to break off into different groups. You can still use Sentinel range, can't you?
You can still interact normally, even though you're at different stages.
Yeah. So I've got Burning Brand. I need to get some wisdom on him. But once he gets that, the shield and Arwen, he's pretty much safe. Of course, he's been nerfed, so you can't go insane with him anymore. But usually, 1 or 2 defenses a turn is enough to get through.
Can't be pierced by many arrows, just 2 arrows a turn.
Yeah. And Spirit Merry is really good with him because I can quest with Merry, ready him up with a fast hitch, and then exhaust to lower my threat, so kind of cancel out some of Boromir's threat-raising action. And then I've got Pippin. That +2 engagement cost thing is not very good in this quest because the enemies typically come down constantly.
Right.
But he's still good. He's always good.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say? I think that covers everything, right?
I think so. Oh, the other thing is, there's not many effects that raise your threat in this quest, as a lot of the Saga quests are. So we have some Doom cards to help us move along early.
Yeah, we have a lot of Doom cards, actually.
Legacy of Numenor should help our first turn be a little better.
And I think we've got 6 deep knowledge between the 2 decks. Oh, no, you haven't got it because you're not lore.
Right.
I've definitely got deep knowledge.
Got Matham and Foehammers.
Okay. And I think you've got Open the Armory as well.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something like 12 weapons and armor in that deck.
Yeah.
So lots
3
of targets
Blades of Gondolin, which isn't used very much, but it's good here.
Yep, because there's
3 Enduring Shields, 3 Rivendell Blades, and 3 Rivendell Bows.
I think with Saga Quests, they're interesting because, for me, they move quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So in building these decks, I've gone for consistency rather than lots of one-offs and things. Because we kind of want to set up the strategy and then push through quickly.
Right, you don't want to turtle and dally on a lot of these quests.
Sorry, Joseph.
Especially stage 1 of this one. No turtling.
All right, so let's have a look at this. So we've got the long flavor text, which I won't read, but when we do the saga, I'll read all of those. How about that? Keep it nice and thematic. So we've got setup, set Frodo's choice, Seat of Seeing, and Parth Galen aside out of play. Add the Argonath and Sarngabir to the staging area. So Frodo's choice is objective, which we'll get to later. And then we've got the 2 locations over there. And then in the staging area, we've got Sarngabir. It's 3 threat. It's a river, immune to player card effects, and 4. So when Sarngabir is explored, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Not nice. And then
Hobbits don't like that one.
No, they definitely don't. And the Argonath, which is X threat. Immune to player card effects. X is the number of players in the game, and the players cannot travel here while Sarngabir is in play. While the Argonath is the active location, skip the combat phase. So essentially you have to go to the river first, and once you get through those rapids and rocky areas, you get to go through the Argonath. That's pretty much what happens, isn't it? And while that's happening, lots of enemies kind of build up on the shoreline, is the sort of theme, isn't it? They build up in the staging area because you can't engage them.
Right, you don't want them to, but yeah. So you really want to travel to these as fast as you can before you get a big pile, because they all come down when you hit stage 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, so can you flip to 1B, please? Thank you. So we've got 12 quest points, and enemies get +2 defense and cannot be engaged. Skip the encounter phase. So that's why we can't deal with them. And you can do things like play hands upon the bow and stuff like that.
Just
Haldir
really
Valorian.
tough, though.
Yeah, it's really hard because they're +2 defense. Most of them have got 1 or 2 defense, and they've got toughness.
Right, so you got like an 8 attack or something, which in the first 2 turns is not easy.
And the players cannot advance while the Argonath is in play. So, yep, just to reiterate, we go to the rapids, and then we go to the Argonath, and then we can go through. All right, should we start?
Sounds good. All right,
let's do it. So Joseph is first player as part of our little strategy here.
Unusual. Okay, I'll go ahead and play Legacy of Numenor and
Thank you.
push our thread up right away.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And now I got some.
It is Doomed 4, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. Just in case people don't know that card. Doomed 4, which is insane, but you get an extra resource to each hero.
Right. Which is... And then I guess I'll put a couple weapons on Legolas so he can do some good. I got the Rivendell Blade, which will give -2 defense, which isn't as good as normal here because a lot of the enemies only have 1 since they have toughness instead. Still good. And then I'll put down a Blade of Gondolin, which will boost my attack even more and provide progress if I kill some.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. I'm going to play Arwen just because we definitely want her down. So we'll consider Boromir 3 defense and Sentinel from now on. And then I might go for Daeron's Runes. I probably should have played this actually while you were doing stuff, just in case I draw Deep Knowledge. So I'm gonna do it now. This is a nice little test run. I didn't get it, but I've got another copy of Arwen and a Peace and Thought. So I'll ditch Arwen, and then I'll go for a fast hitch onto Merry. And I'll keep that other resource so I can play Peace and Thought and draw 5 cards. And then I'll also play the Honor Guard. Just because he's really good here to cancel some of the damage from Sarngabir.
Also probably have a good bit of archery before moving on to.
Yeah, that's another thing about this quest. There is loads of archery.
Mm-hmm.
Loads of it.
That black arrows, treachery. Yikes.
All right, I'm
Alright.
done.
So we can kind of quest all in because we can't really engage anything. There is one enemy that can make an immediate attack, I believe. So
okay,
that's our only.
So if I keep
issue.
Boromir up, we should be fine.
I think so.
So I'm going to go for 6. I could even quest with Boromir as well. What have you gone for?
8.
Okay, 14 turn 1. It seems pretty legit up against 5. I think that's okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
We just don't want to. I just don't want to see that surgy hunter guy. Slopes of Amon Hen has a travel effect where you have to engage an enemy to go there. So you can't go there while we're at stage 1.
Yeah.
And here's that guy that makes immediate attack. For attack, when revealed, either choose a player to reveal an encounter card, or he makes immediate attack against you.
And you here, yeah, is me because of peril. Right. That peril keyword is you're not supposed to discuss it, actually, are you? If you play in real life.
Right.
You have to make the decision by yourself, and nobody else can cancel it either, which is always weird, I think. So I am going to defend that. I will also use Merry, since he was revealed, to lower my threat by 2. And I'll defend this with Boromir. Okay, nothing, good. And then he would take 1 wound, but I'll cancel it with the Honor Guard.
Nice.
So, perfect. So that added 5, so we make 4.
Okay. Threats piling up.
Yeah, a little bit. I guess we travel to Sarngabir.
Yep, that's the best thing to do. And
can we
no combat phase,
nope.
no counter phase.
So can we control R here? So I can do that peace and thought. So I'll do that now in the refresh phase. So I'll exhaust Merry. Well, I'll do Merry and Boromir here. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, lovely. Look at all that draw I drew.
Nice.
Draw.
Give me that deep knowledge.
Yeah.
And Song of Wisdom is really solid too.
And I've ready Boromir, so I'm all up. So now we can control N. Okay. Cool. Sadly, I spent all my money, so I can't do too much. I think deep knowledge here because you don't have much in hand.
Yeah, bring it on.
I also get Frodo, don't I? I wonder if I can use his resources. I'm just going to take control of him if that's okay. Oh, okay, you carry on. All right, let's do deep knowledge. 1, 2, and I'll draw 2. Okay, I've got another Song of Wisdom. Oh, nice. And Galadriel's Handmaiden. Okay.
Very good.
I don't need 2 Song of Wisdom, so I'm going to do Elronds Runes. Draw another 2. And I'll ditch one of them. Then I'll use one of Frodo's resources, if that's all right. Just can you take one away? I don't need to.
Yeah.
So I'll give this to Boromir. And I will spend 2 to give him Burning Brand. So now he's well and truly loaded. I should have put that Curious Brandy Buck into play after we travel to that location. I won't do it now because I missed it.
Oh yeah, he's hard to remember, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But that would have been helpful because we would have had another 2 willpower. So I think I'm done. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to raise my threat from the Doom. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to play the Galadriel's Handmaiden. I did get Light of Valinor, which is nice for Legolas, but at this point, I'd like to keep a Test of Will available, and Galadriel's Handmaiden is going to help more.
Okay.
And Legolas can't attack anyway because can't really engage enemies. And then there's a shield for you.
Thank you.
And I'm done.
Cool. So, I guess we quest all in again. But if you quest with the Handmaiden, I could cancel the 1 damage with the Honor Guard.
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah, that's from this Sarngabir thing. So I think we can just go with everything.
Okay.
Can you do Frodo for me, please? Sorry.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put Boromir in because we want to clear that, and I'll ready him. So I'm doing 9.
I have 8.
Okay, so 17, I think.
We have 7 in staging.
Okay. See
You
it.
can afford to reveal 6. Okay, growing threat. Either move one enemy engaged with me to the first player stage. No, to you.
To you,
To the first player in the staging area, or gains Doom 2 and Surge. That's not really good, is it?
I think I will cancel it. It's not a great use of
Nice.
Test of Will, but I think we don't want Doom 2 and Surge. I think it's better just have some breathing room.
I agree. And my card is... There's the black feathered arrows. Okay, so until the end of the round, add 1 to the archery total at this stage for each ally at this stage, and that would be 3 right now.
I think that's okay. What do you think?
Yeah, we can handle it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that's no threat, which is pretty solid. So we got 7 versus 17, 10 progress, and 6 on the main quest. Gets us really close to our target 12. And then get damage, right?
Yeah, so I'll cancel the 1 on your Handmaiden.
Thank you.
And then everybody else takes 1. Although Boromir's not exhausted.
That's true.
Haha. And the Honor Guard doesn't take 1 because he wasn't exhausted when that force effect went off. That's the other thing to remember there.
Hey, this is cool. You know how we got the black feathered arrows, but if we travel to the Argonath, we skip the combat phase, so we never take archery.
Nice.
So that treachery did nothing.
Feels like cheating.
I like it.
Okay, next turn. I think that's everything. Yeah, nothing else to play.
Not for me.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to put that brandy buck in again. There's 2 of them in hand now. I'll do it. I'll do it later. It's okay.
Okay.
All right.
I got an Ancient Matham, which I can't play yet because the Argonath is immune. They can't find bags of Hobbit curiosities in the river, I guess. But I will play my Light of Valinor on Legolas, which isn't a big deal, but it helps. And I could put a weapon on somebody. I guess I'll just put... Well, a feint's going to be really useful this turn, so...
Yeah, if things come down, it will be.
I'll just stay there.
Okay. Shame you haven't got the sword that was broken yet, because Sam Gamgee's got a huge pile of resources there.
Haven't drawn any leadership cards yet.
Although you're going to draw a lot soon with a faux hammer and an Ancient Matham, so I'm sure something will
15
turn up.
leadership cards in there, and none in my hand. That's weird.
Well, I've just got... You've got Frodo as well, by the way, if you want to use... I've got nothing to play with him. It's okay. I'm thinking... Maybe I'll just stick here. It'd be nice to play a Galadrim healer and heal, but I think it's probably okay. Maybe having that resource for behind strong walls would be more helpful, just because enemies could come surging down. So I'm just going to stick.
All right.
And then quest all in, I suppose.
Well, we are going to get, if we quest all in and progress, we're going to get all enemies engaged that are in play. So...
Well, we've only got 1 at the moment.
Right. So we could have up to 3, basically. I might keep Aragorn back.
Okay. To kill stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All in. It's because I said all in. I'm thinking, are you worried about progressing? But I see. We don't want to exhaust everybody.
No, I want to progress. I just don't want to be caught with my pants down.
Okay. Nobody wants to be caught with their pants down. I'll go for 6. How about you?
I got 8.
Okay, so that's 14. Up against 5. That seems like enough.
We can reveal 5, I think, and still win. We got 5, not 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll put Boromir in and ready him up. So that's another 1. That seems okay.
Okay,
We're 10
we're only
up.
at 32. That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my card, and I think I'm going to cancel it too.
Okay. This is my card.
Archer. He's a nasty guy, but the bad thing is When revealed, discard ally you control.
I don't want to do that.
No.
It's going to have to be the Honor Guard, just because we need Arwen to give Boromir Sentinel. So bye-bye Honor Guard.
Boo.
And he's 2, isn't he? So I can use Merry on him, even though he's X threat. So I can do that and go down by 2.
Nice. All right, so now we have 7 versus our 15 is 8 progress. And we do progress,
Nice.
just like we should.
Oh.
All right, stage. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Somebody crashing around in the background. They're getting excited.
I just kicked a box into my table.
Oh, okay. At least it wasn't a cat.
Let's get. Yeah.
Okay, so company divided. When revealed, remove the ring bearer and each card attached to it from the game. Shame we couldn't spend all those resources.
I don't.
Treat the One Ring's text as blank while resolving this effect. So we won't lose, essentially, because the One Ring says if it leaves, yeah, that's good. Reduce each enemy's engagement cost to 0 until the end of the encounter phase. Skip the travel phase this round, so we can't go to that Slopes of Amon Hen.
All right.
Okay, so that's 2A. And then 2B is the longest quest card text box ever.
They even enlarged it so it fit.
Yeah. Forced. At the end of the refresh phase, shuffle Seat of Seeing and Frodo's Choice into the encounter discard pile. So these 2 cards up here. Starting with the first player. Oh, sorry. Then place the encounter discard pile on the bottom of the encounter deck. So you can have the pleasure of doing that, Joseph. It's fiddly on Octagon. Starting with the first player, each player creates his own staging area and advances to a different stage 3A of his choice. In player order, each player moves 1 encounter card from this staging area to his. When there are no encounter cards left at this stage, discard it. So we can deal with that at the end.
Yep.
But we're going to divide up, essentially.
Okay, so we probably better both take 1. I guess I could take both of them.
One's 44. Oh, they're both 0, aren't they? So
right, they're both 0.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you want to take both, that's fine by me because I can defend both.
Might as well.
All right.
So the way that works is I option engage 1, and then you don't engage anything, and the other one comes to me as the first player.
Yeah. And if that wasn't the case, if they weren't 0, I probably would have taken that archer just so I could use Pippin. But he's 0, so I can't trigger that response.
Yeah. But we have range and sentinel here, so we're pretty flexible shape as far as combat goes.
Yeah.
All right, we got archery 2.
Could you take it? I've got nothing to put it on apart from Boromir. I mean, I can put some damage on Boromir.
It's okay. I'll just put on Legolas. He won't be defending or anything, so it's fine.
Okay. I can always put 1 on Boromir just so I can get some value out of the Galadrim healer as well, but I might give that to you.
Anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'll defend both. So I'll defend the first one with Boromir, whichever one you want.
Okay. Urukai Hunter attacks for 4 and has no shadow card.
Okay, and then I ready Boromir. This is my once.
Oh yeah, you have
per
Burning
phase.
Brand, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it doesn't.
All right.
And that's good.
Another attack, so that's a good. Okay, and now I got. What can I kill? I need 6 to kill the Urukai Archer and 5 to kill the Urukai Hunter. Actually, only 5 and 4 because of Aragorn's -1 defense effect. So Legolas is attacking. Yeah, this is weird. With the Rivendell Blade, it does nothing because both these guys have 1 defense.
So he's attacking for 4, essentially, isn't he?
Yeah. So I have to combine. Well, Legolas by himself can kill this guy, I believe.
Yeah, I think
this
so.
1, 3 hit points, no defense. So I'll kill him.
Okay.
And that puts 1 progress in the quest, which does nothing. But I will foe hammer off. And I get Sword That Was Broken.
Oh, nice.
And open the armory. I'm not sure I want to play that other Legacy of Numenor, but we'll see. And then Aragorn can chip the other guy. He has 0 defense, toughness 1, so I'm going to put 2 damage on him if I'm calculating that right.
Beautiful.
Not too bad.
No, and that's it. And so
All right.
now we do that weird end of the refresh phase thing.
All right. I'll refresh.
Okay. So this Seat of Seeing thing, just to note this, is something you want to find in campaign play, isn't it?
Right.
It doesn't matter so much here.
Campaign pool, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
So put those.
Oh, don't put all three. You don't need Parth Galen. Yeah. That's it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We can watch you do this so people can see the little tip.
Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, and then drop into a second counter deck, then shuffle it, and then I'm going to do move all to counter deck bottom. There we go.
Nice.
So it could take a long time to dig down to that Frodo's Choice, but there is a location in here that is a little bit of a cheat code. There's one that to travel there you have to search the counter deck for enemy and then shuffle in counter deck. So you could move that Frodo's Choice way up if you, I mean, it's possible.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I know that occasion, but I never thought of doing that before. Why are you so gamey? We need to do the 3A thing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Before we carry on. So
this work is fun, right?
Yeah, this is the best bit. So we each choose a different stage to go to, and then we sort of play together but separately.
So you have 4 fun options here.
Yeah. And the one we usually take is whichever one... Is it Search in the Woods? Yeah. So we pretty much always take that one just because the locations can pile up. So each one has got this text. If Frodo's Choice is not in play, anytime players will place progress on this quest, discard an equal number of cards from the encounter deck instead. So that's how you find Frodo's Choice.
Dig through the encounter deck really fast if you're questing hard. Yep.
And then they've all got the same forced effect. After Frodo's Choice is revealed at this stage, advance to stage 4A. So that only counts for the person who's at that stage as well. So somebody ends up guarding Frodo is what happens.
Right.
And then they've each got a different response. And this one is, after you quest successfully, discard a non-unique location in any staging area. And then the Seat of Amon Hen is, after you quest successfully, choose a player. That player draws 2 cards and lowers his threat by 2. Orc Hunting is the same as a location one, except you discard an enemy. And Guard the Hobbits is, after you quest successfully, choose a player, ready each of that player's heroes. That's quite an awesome effect. I don't think I've ever been there, though.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, aren't they?
So the one we usually go for is Searching the Woods, isn't it? Just because, as I said, the locations pile up. So it's really important to keep on top of the staging areas, really.
Right.
So I feel like we should take that one. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want that one or shall
for theme, I should probably take Guard the Hobbits, but we don't really want that. We don't want that response effect. It's not as good.
Nah, I wouldn't take that. I would do one of the other 2, really.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame, really, because I'd quite like to go there. So if I take Search in the Woods and you take whatever you want.
Okay. Well, getting rid of enemies is usually really good, but at this point, with Boromir defending and Legolas and Aragorn fairly capable attackers, I might do the Seat of Amon Hen instead.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree. Just because that threat lowering is really good here, considering we're playing doomed cards.
Right. And card draw is always fun.
Oh, yeah. All right,
and then we have to move counter cards to our staging area, right?
Oh, yeah.
The A side of these says... after 2B is discarded, the total threat of encounter cards is less than 4 reveal on counter card.
So we have to yeah, we got a bit
you
messed
would have
up
taken
there.
that one.
That's right.
And then you would have revealed the counter card, right?
Actually, you were player 1, so I think you would have taken...
At the end of the refresh phase, you would be player 1, actually.
You're right, sorry. So I take
your card. Oops, I shuffled my deck instead. Oh boy.
Ooh. Okay. So that's my card, right?
Yeah.
So Fallen into Evil. How thematic is that? Attached to a non-fellowship hero and move it to the first player's staging area. So that would be me. Counts as a condition attachment with the text. Attached hero loses the hero card type and gains the enemy card type with threat equal to its willpower and engagement cost equal to its threat cost. If Fallen into Evil is discarded, return attached hero to its owner's control. So one question, does that hero lose all its attachments and resources?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It doesn't say so.
Okay. Then in that case, let's put it on Boromir temporarily, just for theme.
Yeah.
Because that means I can play Power of Orthanc immediately and get rid of it.
Right. Usually Pippin eats that kind of treachery in almost every campaign I've seen. But
Yeah, so I'll leave Boromir where he is, but he's fallen into evil temporarily. He's lusting for the ring.
evil. I just played a game of War of the Ring, which is an epic Lord of the Rings strategy game. And your fellowship kind of keeps shrinking and shrinking as you go along. But Boromir was the last one with the fellowship with Frodo and Sam at Mount Doom. It was really entertaining.
So totally opposite.
Yeah. All right. And then Gimli fell into evil. He lusted for the ring and got booted out and died. Hmm.
He never even made it in here.
Yeah, no, poor Gimli. Okay, and then I reveal a card too. Ooh, ouch. I gotta kill my Galadriel's handmaiden. That kind of stinks.
And that's in your staging area, isn't it? That
right.
enemy.
So this is kind of hard to manage an octagon. I'm going to try to keep cards below this window if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine with me, because otherwise the cards will move around and do weird things.
Yeah.
One question, when that's revealed, can I use Merry? Because it's your card. I can still do that, can't I? Because Merry just says after an enemy is revealed from the top of the encounter deck. So I'll do that if that's all right.
Yeah, do it.
So I lower my threat. Actually, I only get 1 off of that guy, because it's X is the number of players at this stage. But that's still 1, so it's fine. Okay, and then we're in the next round now, aren't we?
Have we? Yes,
So we've done that. So what I would do in that case is I would play this in the refresh phase. Boromir was fallen into evil for all of 10 seconds.
Just a minute.
Yeah, just a minute. So we doom 2 and we'll discard the condition attachments. And that means I would get a resource on him. That's why I want to do it.
Ah, right.
Okay. Condition attachment removal is really important for the campaign. I mean, it's not massively thematic to get the Power of Orthanc there, but there's not many other options, really.
Yeah.
It's that, Miner of the Iron Hills, or the Bulwark of the West thingy.
Right.
Yeah, so...
And Miner of the Iron Hills is even less thematic, so...
Yeah. Okay, I've still got these brandy bucks hanging around. I'm going to do Galadriel's Handmaiden, and I can lower your threat by 1, right? I can still do that. Choose a player. Yeah, so I'll do that. And then I think I will go for the Galadrim Healer. And shall I heal your guys rather than mine? Because I think you're going to be taking more enemies than me.
I have 2 of these archers, which means I can have a lot of archery, so I would appreciate it.
All right, go for it.
Thanks.
And you might see there, I've got my... I was going to call it a trap card, but it's actually a theme card. So hopefully we'll get to do Hour of Wrath on some heroes, so they can absolutely own the orcs. But we'll see. I'm going to keep Boromir's resources anyway, so I can try to do that. And I'm done.
All right, I'm going to put Sword That Was Broken down, because I've been piling resources on Sam. And I can't play my Ancient Madam because I got no locations. I don't really need more weapons, but we'll do it anyway. So open the armory, look at top 10 cards.
Oh, I'm going to try and look at the top 10 a second as well.
And the only thing close is a Sword That Was Broken, but it's not a weapon. So
bit rubbish.
It's a whiff. So it works so well, I'll do another.
Okay. Just loving it.
Oops. X. And I found another shield, which don't really need, so I'll just grab another Blade of Gondolin, I guess.
Good for Aragorn.
And then I'll play 1 Blade of Gondolin Aragorn, keeping 1 resource available for a feint if I really get stuck.
Looks good.
And that's...
All right, so you've got 1 enemy engaged, and your Uruk High Archer is in your staging area, isn't it? Just for anybody who might be confused by that. And I've got nothing engaged, and I've got this Slopes of Ammon Hen in my staging area.
Right.
And I can travel there by engaging your archer. Is the way to do that.
All right, that's cool. You can pull my enemy away.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, so ready to quest?
Yep. So the way we do this is we quest separately, don't we? But we commit all our willpower together and then reveal a card each.
Right.
That's what happens. So I'll commit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pretty much everything. And I've only got 3 in staging, so I'm confident I'll quest successfully.
I'm just going to quest for 6. My sword that's broken adds 1 willpower to everybody, so I'm going to go for just Sam and Legolas with the Light of Valinor, and hope that's enough. I only got 1 in staging, so...
I was going to say, don't forget Legolas's ability as well, because you could quest with Aragorn and chuck away Legacy of Numenor.
Totally forgot about Spirit Legolas.
We hardly... Spirit Legolas sees almost no play. But he is quite good when you get those cards hanging around that you don't really need anymore. So yeah, for anybody who may be watching, Spirit Legolas, he's where it's at.
Alright, now I'm questing for 9. That's better. Alright, so you ready for a card?
Yep. Okay, that's good. So while that's in the staging area, it gains archery 2. That's fine.
Okay. My card? Another one. Wow.
Oh, and that's the one that grabs an enemy.
Right.
With the travel effect.
Could shuffle the deck if we wanted.
Ooh. Okay, so I have quested against 6 and I had 9, so I've got 3 progress, which you don't need.
Right.
But you do the forced effect first, don't you? So you discard 3 cards, because anytime you place progress. Okay. And then I can trigger that response and discard a non-unique location in any staging area. So I might get rid of the... I kind of want to travel somewhere, just so I can put these brandy bucks down. So I might get rid of my wooded shoreline, if that's okay. Yeah? All right.
And then I quested successfully. I got 9 versus 4, so I'm going to discard 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got rid of a surgy enemy and 2 of the orcs of the White Hand, which is nice. And I can lower threat by 2 and draw 2 cards, and I think I'll do that to myself since my threat level is higher. Is that okay?
Yep. You need the cards too.
Nice. Got an Errand Rider and a Light of Valinor, which I can throw away to Legolas effect. Okay.
So
now I don't really want to travel to this shoreline, but I don't want to take the archery either. So,
well, I'm first. So if I go here,
okay,
then I engage your hunter, and that helps you, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll do that.
Which one do you want? Do you care? I guess you have to do this because in my staging area, the other guys engage with me, right?
Yeah, and he engages me, right? So I'll trigger Pippin.
Nice.
Draw a card. And I've traveled there, and I've draw this. Sorry, play this, and then I drew a third one off of Pippin. So what happens? The travel effect is you must engage the enemy to travel here. So you engage the enemy first, then you trigger Pippin. Right. So I draw the brandy buck. Then I've traveled there, and his response is after you travel there. So I'll put him in as well. Pippin's pocket full of brandy bucks.
A herd of hobbits.
Okay, and then how about you?
Don't really want to travel to this shoreline yet. 3 enemies seems a bit much.
Okay.
You got 2 defenses in you, but I don't want to defend with Aragorn.
Can I take your archery? Is that allowed?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't need it. I think I only have 3 archery. I got a lot of hit points still, so.
Okay.
But that's a good question.
I was thinking I could soak it up on these brandy bucks, and then when they run away...
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about that, so maybe we can look that up for when we actually do the real campaign.
Yeah, there's always questions when you have separate staging areas, isn't there?
Yeah, always questions is an understatement. It's like... It's about 5,000 questions. Can I do this? The answer is probably no. Well, I'm going to do my archery on there.
Always safe. I'm going to put 1 on Sam and 2 on Aragorn.
Okay.
And then your first prayer, so you get a shadow card. Whoops.
It's your shadow card. All right, I defend my guy. Ping. Nothing anyway. Doesn't do anything. But there's that type of shadow effect that punishes hobbits.
Right. If you have less hit points than the attacker, you get punished.
Yeah. And then ready Boromir once per phase. Defend your guy with Sentinel.
All right.
No, thank you. Cancel that one.
Discard a non-objective attachment. I hate that one.
Mm-hmm.
Feels bad. All right. So then we get to attack.
Yep. Or rather, you get to attack.
Yeah. Okay. I think Aragorn is going to kill this guy. I got 4 attack. And I got... Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then my Blade of Gondolin will put 1 progress here.
On the seat of Amon.
So I get to discard a card off the counter deck.
Okay.
And then Legolas is 4 with -2. So that's going to put 3 damage on this guy, I believe.
I've got a different way of doing it if you want.
Okay.
You trigger Aragorn and engage him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Because then he has -1 hit or -1 defense.
Well, and also you can ready Sam Gamgee. Is the thing.
Ooh, even better.
+2 attack.
All right, so now I have 6 and -3 defense. And he's toast.
Owned.
Which means I got to put another progress out. Discard a card from my Blade of Gondolin. 15 cards left in that 35 card encounter deck.
Ooh. And we kind of want to get it so you are looking after Frodo, I think. Although I have a lot of allies over here.
Yeah, you have a good bit of willpower. I got no allies in play at all.
There are some in that deck somewhere.
Need to get another foe hammer.
So I drew Song of Wisdom. What did you get?
Nah, I got another feint. Okay, I'll play Errand Rider just for extra 1 willpower, and might as well play another sword. That's it.
Maybe you should have gone to the shoreline so you could put the Matham on it.
For the Matham, yeah.
Never mind.
Just didn't want to overload our defense.
Okay, I think I'm not going to do anything. I suppose the only thing I could do is play this Song of Wisdom out. I kind of want to play that healer, but I also want to play Hour of Wrath. I need 4 resources to do it.
Right.
So, do you think you'll be okay with the characters you've got in terms of archery and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I got another hit point with that Errand Rider, so.
All right. Then I won't do anything.
Okay. Then I will quest for 2 with Legolas, 4 with Sam, and I'll do the same trick with Aragorn. Legolas is going to discard the Light of Valinor to ready up Aragorn.
Okay.
So I'll be questing for 10.
Okay. I might as well do my army of hobbits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 as well.
Okay.
I think that's probably enough. You don't need to quest for too much at this point, really, because
right, we could even slow boat it a little bit and let ourselves build up a little before we go to that last crazy phase where the first player gets so many cards.
If you want to, yeah. I can pull... I think if you quested for, say, about 6 here, you'd probably be alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out the Handmaiden, so I'll just go for 8. How about you?
I'm going to not commit Aragorn, so I'm going to go for 7.
Okay.
See if that works.
Alright.
Okay. 7 versus 3. Okay. Not a big deal.
That's like 1 archer, isn't it?
1 archery.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And mine... Let's see what I get. Ooh.
Oh dear, here's a Surge guy.
Alright, so he's revealed from the encounter deck, so I'm going to use Merry, just to lower my threat by 1.
Okay.
And a Wooded Shoreline. So that's 4 threat. And I quested for 8, so I'm good. How about you?
I did 6 versus 3. So I'm going to discard... Well, I quest successfully.
Mm-hmm.
So Can I take the cards again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do you do the discard first, though?
I guess so, yeah.
I'm not...
2.
I'm not sure actually.
Well, you quest successfully before you place the
Yeah, you're
progress.
right. So you should do the response first, actually, before you do the force effect. I just read it that way because you always do passive force response, and the way the quest card is
Right.
organized is by those three things.
Right. Force
But
response.
but you're right. You determine successful questing before you actually place any progress.
It's weird.
What did you get? Ooh.
Unexpected courage, which is nice, and another Galadriel's handmaiden, which will be nice for willpower if I get stuck with Frodo's choice.
Stuck with it.
And
I was questing for 8 and I've got 4, so I put 3 on the slate with Valmon Head and I get 1 progress.
discard one card.
Yeah, I've quested successfully.
Oh,
So
right.
do you want to travel to your shoreline?
Sure.
In that case, I'll discard mine. And my 3 brandy bucks are now going to vanish to the bottom of my deck.
Right. And then here's the question I have. So you calculate if you quest successfully, and then you trigger that response, and then you place progress. But then the threat in your staging area changes, so then you place more progress than you would have. Is that correct?
I want to say yeah, but I think no actually, because I think you do the maths sort of. You calculate the difference, and that's what you get.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Sounds fair. Yeah.
I guess that's the second question in one game.
Yeah.
All right, so are you going to travel to yours? Going to go grab an enemy? Okay.
Yep. I'll travel there and pull out one of these Surgy trackers. And I gotta look through the encounter deck. But I don't have to take one out of the encounter deck, which is the weird part. So I'm gonna shuffle the encounter deck.
So there weren't any in there that you're looking for? The Surgy guys. One of these, basically the Uruk-hai
But
trackers.
for those choices at the very end, just FYI. Very bottom.
Okay, but it's shuffled now, so it won't be, right?
Right.
So there's your tracker.
And then engage encounter phase. I'll engage my guy.
I will engage my guy. And he is 35 engagement cost, I believe.
That's right.
So I'll draw a card. Another Hour of Wrath. Don't need 2 of them. Okay. Do you want a defense?
Please.
Okay. Nothing. I ready Boromir. And again. Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just going to move this over. So you had archery 1 from that Blackfell arrows. Nothing changed, did it?
Oh yeah.
No, because it's
archery 2.
Oh, okay. And I've got archery 1 as well. I'm actually going to put that one on Boromir just because he's pretty much invincible.
Right. Put 1 on Aaron Rider, 1 on Sam.
Okay.
And then I will Aragorn's attacking for 5 with -1 defense. So this tracker is dead. Pull your guy over. And I put 2 progress in the quest, which discards 2 cards. Oh, Frodo's choice. Boom.
So what happens? Anytime it's discarded, reveal it instead. When revealed, take control of the first player token and the ring bearer, and each card attached to it attached to the ring bearer. For the rest of the game, you cannot lose control of the first player token, so you are the first player from now on, which is what we thought we wanted, but I'm not so sure.
Right.
I think it'll be okay, because with the sword that was broken, that's a lot of willpower.
Yeah. And I got a Galadriel's handmaiden. That'll be another 3 willpower, so it's not bad. But does it end my phase? No, it doesn't.
What does it
quest
say?
card says, if Frodo choice is not in play anytime.
Yeah, advance to stage 4A. Perhaps 4A will end it.
I think it does. Add Parth Gal into the staging area. End the phase.
If it is your quest phase, yeah. Which it's not.
Right. And then I get to reveal a bunch of extra cards.
Yeah. So what does it say?
During the quest phase, reveal 1 additional encounter card for each player in the game, so I get 3 cards a turn. And then response, after an enemy is revealed at this stage, raise your threat by X to engage that enemy. X is the enemy's threat. Each player at any stage may trigger this ability once per round.
So
And if we
I
defeat the
can
stage, we win the game.
I can grab them,
Right.
distract them. Boromir can distract them with his horn.
Which helps me quest.
Yeah. And what's Parth Galen's? Let me just read that one. 2 threat, immune to player card effects. It's a lawn, a river and a lawn. That could be the only lawn
wow.
in the game, yeah. Travel. Search the encounter deck and discard power for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel here. Shuffle the encounter deck. And while Parth Galen is in play, is it Galen or Galen?
I say Galen, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah,
I
me too. Parth Galen is in play. The players cannot win the game, so we have to go there. Okay, so that worked out okay, actually, because you're at the wooded shoreline, you can get your Matham next turn. Nice.
I can still kill this guy too, I think. I got
yep.
plenty of attack, and which puts 1 progress on my... Oh, I just screwed it up a little bit.
You did, yeah, you did. Oh, you ruined it. So the Blade of Gondolin should have put the progress on wooded shoreline.
Right.
So I would say you could imagine you didn't travel there. So if you put it back in your staging area, that's probably the easiest way to fix that. I know you took an enemy.
But I wouldn't have had that enemy.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me just shuffle Frodo's Choice back in. I'm sorry.
All right, if you want.
My fault.
It's late there.
It's pretty early, only 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. That's late for anybody else.
So I killed my guy, but I put 3 progress total from the 3 Blades of Gondolin on my wooded shoreline, and I'm sorry for the mistake.
Okay, so Frodo's Choice goes back into the encounter deck.
Right, and I shuffled it.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, so his choice will come soon.
And it will be exciting then.
Okay, I drew Warden of Healing. I feel like I want to play him rather than the Galadrim healer. So I'm going to drop him. And that is all I'm going to do.
Okay. Bill. And got 3 resources. Who gets the unexpected courage? That's the question.
Well, normally you'd put it on any other hero than Boromir, but I'm going to vote Boromir just because he can only defend twice, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And giving him that would give the extra defense.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And I'll put my Ancient Matham on the shoreline.
Do you want to do that? Won't I draw 3?
I'm okay with that since I'm getting 2 more off my quest card.
Okay. All right.
But I could wait to it. Whatever.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm not going to say no to free draw.
Yeah.
Plus, I might get tests of will and things. That's fine by me. Yeah, I'm thinking about questing. I don't want to quest for too much.
Don't really need to, yeah.
I might just do 4.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, if we want me to take Frodo, you want to quest pretty lightly because there's only 9 cards in counter deck.
I think 4 is probably safe because a lot of these things are 1 and 3 threat. So I'm going to go for 4.
Okay, I'm going for 6.
Okay.
Here's your card. Oh, there it is.
Okay. I get Frodo's Choice. All right. So I lose this quest immediately, don't I?
Right.
Because that's my encounter card. So that never really happens. And then we do all the stuff we did 5 minutes ago. Except I end my quest phase, and you don't end yours, do you? You carry on.
Right.
Okay.
Weird.
And then we've already read all that, so basically we get an additional encounter card for each player.
Yeah.
And you can steal enemies.
Right.
And that's your card?
Mm-hmm.
So you had 6.
Frodo's Choice is in play now, so my extra questing doesn't do anything. But I have 6 versus 3, so I make 3 progress. Enough to clear my wooded shoreline and give you the Matham.
Thanks. Woohoo. Got some good stuff. Another unexpected courage.
Reduce my threat by 2 and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I'll give that to you next time if you want.
All right. Combat
All right.
phase?
I'll engage this guy.
Actually, I'm going to travel here
Oh, yeah.
because it's a good time
Okay.
to do it. So I'll grab an enemy.
Do you want one of those surge guys?
I think so, yeah. Okay.
Can I engage that?
Yep. So he's
That'll be your shadow card.
35. Yeah, that won't do anything. So you engage that guy, you can ready Sam because he's 38, that captain.
What's that?
The Uruk-hai captain you engage,
Oh.
you can ready Sam Ganji.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm first player, I defend my enemy. This doesn't do anything, I'm just going to ready him and defend yours.
And you don't need to take the threat because of unexpected courage.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay.
These shadow cards are really nice to see canceled.
Yes, always. I'm kind of tempted not to kill my guy and just let you do it.
Sure.
Because you get benefits from that, I think.
This guy is a little tough. My Uruk-hai captain is 7.
Okay, well I can kill my guy. It doesn't cost me anything.
I
3,
think
4.
I'm good. It doesn't really matter.
No.
If you can kill him, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it. That's 6, so he's dead.
Frodo gets to strike for the Shire, right?
I'm not sure about that voice, but yeah. I had archery 1, sorry, so I'm going to put on Frodo.
It's from the digital game.
Oh, is it? Haven't played it yet, so I wouldn't know.
Bill's gonna bite this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He is very dead. My 3 progress from Blade of Gauntlet. It's nothing.
Nope.
And do you need a resource? I could send you a resource with my errand rider if you wanted.
Yeah, I think it would be most helpful on Boromir, so I could play the honor guard and things.
You got it.
Thank you. I'll heal you.
Thank you.
For 1 apiece, and that's it.
Sounds
So
good.
do I need to lock the first player token, or can you do that?
I got it.
Okay. So now that won't move it, right? Yeah.
It did.
I think maybe I need to take control of it then.
Okay.
So I'll take control of it and I'll lock it. I think it's okay. Let's do that. There we go. All right. I have another unexpected courage. I'm not sure Boromir needs another one. What do you think? I reckon Aragorn.
Yeah, I agree.
Aragorn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you take that. And then I will play the Honor Guard. And I will play Song of Wisdom onto Frodo. So I can actually do something with his resources. And nice. I think I'll go for the Galadrim Healer, and I'm going to heal all my damage, if that's all right. Nice. So I get 4 out of that.
Perfect.
Because you can heal 1 damage from each hero controlled by a player after that enters play. So I'm done.
All right. I don't have a ton to play, but I think I'll use... So my questing really doesn't do much at this point, which is kind of annoying since I have the sword that is broken.
Well, it means you can keep people back. You know, you can quest with Sam and Bill, say, and you're fine.
I'm going to use the Errand Rider to move a leadership resource to Legolas, so I can play a Galadriel's Handmaiden. Reduce your threat. I'll reduce your threat this time.
Thanks.
And she's 3 willpower. And that's it.
All right. So we do the same as before, don't we? We quest separately still.
Right.
Just to check that. Okay. So I will go for 2, 4, 5, 6. I need to quest actually, don't I? I have to quest and get through this.
Big time, yeah.
Okay, then I'll do everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tempted on Boromir, but I won't. So I'll do 12 for now.
Go ahead and do Boromir.
Yeah? Okay.
Legolas will ready him.
Ah, thanks. Okay, then I won't use that. I'll do that.
Yeah. So I'll quest. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, 13 I've got.
Nothing is staging. It's pretty good. I'll go for 6, 9, 11, and I'll discard a card to ready Boromir.
Thank you.
All right, here comes your barrage of cards.
So I get 3. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll try to grab an enemy for you. Okay, that hurts.
Oof, that's my board getting wiped pretty much. That's all right. Okay. So either choose a player to reveal an encounter card or it makes an immediate attack. Yeah, I'll be taking that attack.
Okay.
Yes, doesn't
Good
do anything.
riddance to that.
I'll do the.
What if you draw 2 of those? That'd be bad.
Yeah, and what's his threat? 2. So I'm going to take advantage of that and just lower my threat by 2.
And I will take him.
Okay. So that's my second card.
There's third. Ooh, nice.
Okay. So it's not going to help us, but interesting to see it.
Right.
Okay, so that was 1 threat.
Nice. And my card.
Ha.
That's fine. Move it to your staging area.
Yeah.
Because you can defend it, I can kill it anyway. It slows down your questing by 2, but that's not really a big deal, is it?
No, not really. So it looks like I've got 3 threat. So I get 10.
Nice.
4 on Parth Galen and 6 on the Ring Bearer sets out.
Very good.
Cool. And then, do I travel to the Seat of Seeing? You have no
Mine
cards,
as well,
do
just
you?
for the glory points.
Yeah. Hey, do you get to trigger your quest card?
Mm-hmm. Do you want it? You can have it.
Yeah, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping to get some test of will. Deep knowledge and Galadriel's Handmaiden.
Okay.
Well, should I play that Deep Knowledge now? I don't see any reason not to. So Doom 2, draw 2. Okay, Honor Guard and Arwen. So I could actually kill Arwen now if I need to with this archery. What did you get? Whoa, you're going to be drawing a lot of cards. Okay, so I'll travel to Seat of Seeing.
Okay.
Engage Uruk-hai Hunter. And then I've got archery. What's that, 6?
6.
Okay, so 1, 2. Cancel 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That wasn't too bad.
Problem.
I'll just heal the hobbits.
Nice.
Alright. Defend. Yeah, it's cancelled. And then you want to murder that guy?
Aragorn can kill this guy single-handedly.
He doesn't have ranged yet.
Oh, you're right. Ew.
So maybe Legolas and Boromir need to team up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Die!
So he's toast and I'll foe hammer twice.
Wow. You must get Rivendell Blade. Rivendell Bow, sorry. Come on, come on. Oh, no!
17 cards in my deck. I have a pretty high likelihood of getting it.
Yeah, one will come soon. Still, that's a lot of stuff in hand. You got Test of Will.
That's good.
Yeah, best thing you can draw at this point, I think.
All right. Fresh.
Yep. All right, I drew another Handmaiden. I feel like I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
Because, well, I'll tell you what. I'll play this Minstrel, actually, just so I can dig for Test of Will. And I got one. There's also 2 Peace and Thoughts there, but I'll take Test of Will. I'm done.
Getting overwhelmed with my choices here.
You've gone from nothing to loads and loads of stuff.
Yeah. I don't need that much questing power. Don't need these resources. Test of Will is good. Can't play my Matham. I don't know.
Could do that Legacy of Numenor.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
4 to 2.
So I get another 1, 2, 3, 4.
Always feels good when you're playing Saga and you have that 4th hero and you get 4 resources.
Oh
off
yeah.
that, right?
That's the plan.
That way I can play. I just don't need this willpower. I don't know. No, I don't want to do that because I want to keep Best of Will available. So I'll just play Rosie.
All right.
Rosie can inspire your guys if I want.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. So I do all that stuff first again, I believe. So I'll go for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Hey, Legolas is going to be awesome when Boromir's around and I'm first player, because you can just keep readying him. So I'll ready up Mary. Go on, sorry.
I got 9. And I will, or what do I got? 1, 2, 6. I got 11, and I will ready Boromir for you.
Thank you. Okay. So here come my bazillion cards.
Surge.
Okay.
I'll take this guy.
Okay, so you raise your threat by 1 for that, don't you? And then this guy comes out. He's also 1. When revealed, discard an ally you control. So I'll lower my threat by 1 just because this is an enemy. And steal my first card, so I discard an ally. I'm going to discard a healer because it's only 1 willpower.
Yeah. Second. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Now's the time for Hour of Wrath.
Yes.
Watch them get minced. Okay. So he surges. So another card. When revealed, choose a player to reveal an encounter card or he makes an immediate attack. I'm going to do the attack. Okay, and while he's defending, I'm going to ready him in the quest phase. So that's my second card, yeah?
Right.
Okay.
Third card.
No! Do not fall into evil now, Boromir. Don't do it.
Cancel.
Okay.
Like what? It's kind of weird that one's not peril. I thought it would be. But I'm not complaining.
It's a pretty extreme card, though.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody can talk him round. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad at all.
So remove all damage from each enemy at this stage. Each enemy gets +1 threat, attack, and defense until the end of the round. At this stage, though, so only your enemy.
Right, so it's just me.
Nice. Okay.
So how'd your quest come out?
Right, I've got 13, and there's 2, 3, 4 in there, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
Is that right? So I'm getting 9? If you Rosie me, I'll get another 3. Yeah.
I think you win. No, never mind. You have the Seat of Seeing.
I don't want to win. Okay.
Right, so how much progress are you getting there?
Looks like 12, and the Seat of Seeing takes 6. Yeah?
Okay.
Awesome.
And we remove a burden.
Yeah, there's none to remove.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, and then yours?
I had 9 versus 2, so I get 7 progress, which do nothing.
But you can get your response on the quest card. Do you want it?
I'm getting up there in threat. Do you mind if I take it?
Nope.
Ooh, there's my Rivendell Bow and Galadriel. That's nice.
Nice. Okay. Right, so how do you want to do this? That's the question.
Why don't I feint a couple of these, you defend the other 2, and then we Hour of Wrath them all to death.
Sounds good to me.
This is going to be awesome. Okay, so I'll feint. You have...
Why don't I defend a couple
defenses
first?
In you, right?
Yeah, let's defend as many as we need to, and then we can just feint what's left. How about that? Because Boromir's not going to do anything else.
Yeah, we only need to feint 1, I think.
So I'll just defend them. He's not going to take any damage. Although I've got some archery, actually, haven't I? I've got archery 2. So
I have archery 1.
I'll cancel 1 and put 1 on Boromir.
Okay.
And then he defends this one, so no damage. I'll ready him with his ability, and then defend the next one. And then I'll ready him with Unexpected Courage, defend the next one. And then while he's doing that, actually, save all those feints. Behind strong walls, ready a defending Gondor character who gets +1 defense.
Nice.
Defend the other guy. So, yep, all good. And here comes the big one. Hour of Wrath, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Valor action. Choose a player until the end of the phase. Each of that player's heroes do not exhaust to attack or defend. Joseph, get ready to slaughter some enemies.
Yeah. Okay. This is awesome. All right. So between Legolas and Aragorn, I got 9 attack with -3. So I'll kill this Yokai tracker.
Okay.
Trigger Aragorn's ability. Pull him over. kill him again, pull him over, and Sam is getting angrier and angrier as we go here too. Well, I guess I have to do the 44 first. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
And kill him and pull him over. Aragorn is very angry and kill him again.
That was awesome.
Boom.
That was amazing. I'm going to heal Boromir further if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll heal you next turn though because you're getting ropey over there. I can see that.
A little bit.
Okay. Done?
I'm going to move a resource with Aaron Ryder to Sam because I got Galadriel, which is always fun to play. Unless you really need a resource.
No, I'm fine, I think.
Okay.
Done?
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the most brutal Hour of Wrath ever. I've got Peace and Thought. I don't really need it. I'm going to go for Galadriel's Handmaiden and lower my threat by 1.
Okay.
And I think I'll go Fast Hitch on Sam. And
Nice.
Fast Hitch on Pippin, just to get it out. And I'll heal some of your heroes and I'm done.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to move another resource from Aragorn to Sam that I can play Galadriel just because it's fun. Top 5. I can put a Rivendell bow in. Look at that. Galadriel giving Aragorn a Rivendell bow. That's kind of thematic, isn't it?
Did she? I don't remember what happened.
He has a bow from there somehow, I think.
Oh, nice.
And I can rearrange his cards. I don't need these Rivendell blades anymore, so I'm going to put my Testuel on top, then an Ancient Matham, then 2 less than useful Rivendell blades.
Okay. And then quest out, I think.
Should I attach a Rivendell bow to Galadriel? I could do that.
If you want, only put on Legolas. It's not restricted, and it gives him +1 attack.
Oh yeah, it's not restricted. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Nice. And I could play another Galadriel's Handmaiden, but all it's going to do is increase the black feathered arrow treachery because I have plenty of willpower, so I'll hold off.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And I'll ready Boromir for it.
Thank you.
Discarded a sort of. It was broken. I'm questing for 15 as well.
There's nothing in my staging area, so this should be it.
Nothing in mine either. Here's your 3 cards, or probably 5 cards, for being honest.
Okay, River Anduin.
Wow.
One. Okay, discard an ally, so I think I can afford to do that. I'll just get rid of one of them. Go down to 14. Ah, yeah, that's the arrows.
Just like I predicted. All right. I quest successfully.
Yep, I think I do as well, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there.
Versus your 14 is 9 progress. Which is all you need.
Yep.
21 progress of 16 and win the game.
Good game.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Glad we got that Hour of Wrath.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Shame about the mistake in the middle, but I think we rolled it back fine. All good.
Yeah. There was no real consequence to that. Sorry about that, though. My fault.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. It's just a good job we spotted it when we did. Otherwise, the comment thread would have been especially fiery.
People would have had fun putting it up.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully they'll have fun watching that dirty Hour of Wrath there.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm looking forward to starting the campaign now.
Yeah. What, you think, a week or 2? Start up?
Yeah, I hope so. We're supposed to be playing with Chad, so after that we can start. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any thoughts on these decks? Anything we might want to change? I think they're working pretty well as far as I can see.
The one thing I was thinking of that might be really fun is if I added a Desperate Alliance into my deck, just in case you're the first player. Wouldn't it be cool if we could throw Aragorn over there with his sword that was broken and make you quest for a billion?
That would be awesome. Didn't need it, but it would be cool.
Yeah,
maybe
need it, but it would. Fun.
Maybe a cheeky one-of.
Mm-hmm.
Although I said no cheeky one-ofs.
Because
there's no point.
Consistency, which is good.
Yeah. I guess one card that's not in here that people might wonder about is the Horn of Gondor, because that would be really thematic. But we briefly discussed that, and we decided it's pointless because it's been errated into oblivion, and I think it only triggers off of a character being destroyed now.
How many characters
Is that right?
do we have destroyed here?
Well, most of them got discarded. Yeah, most of them got discarded from this guy, from the Uruk High Archer, so it's pointless running it. And it's a shame, really, because it would be thematic, and it could do some work. Like, getting Boromir some resources would actually help to pay for these Hour of Wraths.
Right.
But there we go.
The other thing we do is throw in a Fellowship of the Ring attachment.
I thought about that, but it's
sure that the first player has extra willpower.
Well, I thought about it, but it's not very good in this one because of this guy discarding allies. Anytime a character leaves play, you have to discard Fellowship of the Ring.
I think it triggers off destroyed.
Sure?
Looking up right now.
Okay.
Yep, after a character is destroyed, discard Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, that might be good then. The only other thing, though, is because you don't have Frodo for half of the game, you can't really pay for it if it comes out. So
well, you could in the last stage, but it'd have to be in both of our decks. That's true.
Yeah. I didn't run
but
it
you
for
don't
that reason.
discard his attachments when you put him out of the game. So you could get it down stage 1, I guess. But yeah, point taken.
It wouldn't still affect the game, though, would it?
Not until it comes back.
Okay. There's a third question. The 3 questions in this video. I've forgotten them all, so it's a good job we're recording this one, so I can write them all down. Cool. All right. Well, let's end it here because we're well over an hour. But I really enjoyed that, and I'm well up for this campaign now, and I hope everybody enjoyed watching.
Yeah, really fun.
Cool.
Nightmare next, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what we need is the Nightmare Pack for the Flame of the West. And then by the time we get through all this stuff, the last one must have come out by then.
Right.
So come on, Caleb, get on with it.
I think if we learned anything over the last couple of months, we know that Caleb isn't in control of how they release things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's somebody else's, I was say problem. Somebody else's job, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.